Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As most of you know by now, my name is Carlo, and I'm honoured to be standing up here today as Darren's best man. First of all, I would like to thank Darren for his kind words. I always knew his speech would be hard to follow, and I was right. I could hardly follow a good word of it. On behalf of the bride and groom, I again would like to thank everyone for being here and celebrate this very special day. To the maid of honour, Alison, the lovely bridesmaids Tracy and Tanisha, and the lovely flower girl Ellie. You've all played an important role today, and you look absolutely stunning, ladies. However, the icing on the cake has to be the gorgeous bride, Kathrine. I'm sure you will all agree that she looks like one in a million today. While Daz, on the other hand, well, he just looks like he was won in a raffle. Honestly though, it's great to see Daz letting his hair down a little today, especially as you can see, his hair has been letting him down for the past few years. And to our usher Andy, I personally want to say a very big thank you to you. You've done a great job for me today, and above all, you turned up sober. When Daz asked me to be his best man, I was obviously very flattered. Then I realised I'd have to give a speech, and that at some point during that speech, I'd have to say something nice about the groom. The problem is, I've little experience of doing either, so please bear with me. Being Daz's closest mate, I have a couple of volumes of stories on our antics and misadventures from over the years. So it would be fair to say that I could shovel more dirt in the groom than a Taliban cave digger. However, I can't give you any of the juicy details due to my throat, as Daz here said he would cut it if I said too much. So Darren John Paul Suffin was born on the 19th of August, 1978. I tried to link this date to a significant world event that also occurred on the same day, but as I suspected before I went and researched, nothing else of interest happened. Daz here is unique in many ways. They say that the three most important things that everyone should know about themselves are their name, gender, and date of birth. Now we passed with flying colours when it came to his name and gender, but when it came to knowing his date of birth, well, that was a different story altogether. You see, we all like to celebrate a birthday, and Daz here is no different. So every year, on the 29th of August, as in today, he will be sure to mark the occasion. And it wasn't until 6 years ago, back in 2003, when he sent away for his birth certificate, that he discovered in actual fact he was born on the 19th of August. So for the best part of 20 years, poor Daz was going around celebrating his birthday 10 days too late. When I heard about this, I was curious, so I had to ask his mother Anna, how did this come about? She said the reason was because she was so overjoyed at the arrival of her first and only son that shortly afterwards she completely forgot what date he arrived on. One tip be that the best way to remember your wedding anniversary is to forget it once. I've known Dad for about 20 years from our days in primary school together, and in all that time, we've never had a single serious argument or a falling out, which I think is a testament to the kind of friendship we've shared. He's been there for me as a true friend through the good times and the bad times, and I'm grateful to have had such a great mate. Given the fact that myself and Daz have no brothers, and that he's 1 month older than me, he's always viewed me as the younger brother he never had. While I've always viewed him as the older brother I never wanted. During his teenage years, the groom developed two passions in his life, namely playing football and drinking. And in some cases, he could be found trying to do both at the same time. So as most of you know, Daz here is a great footballer, or should I say was. And in my opinion, as much as it kills me to admit this here in front of him, he's a gifted central defender. This was proven back in 2002 when he was called up to play League of Ireland football with Sligo Rovers, where he enjoyed a brief spell with them. However, we soon discovered which passion in life Daz enjoyed more, and it wasn't playing football. Nowadays, he's taken a keen interest in playing golf, and although I haven't seen him play myself, Tracy's boyfriend Jay tells me that he'd be more suited to taking up javelin. since he can show his clubs further than he can hit the ball. I always thought Daz here was going to be a bachelor, quite happy to spend his time and days doing anything he pleased, no concessions made to anyone, especially not to any woman. And then he met Kat, back in the Ritz nightclub in Manchester, back in August 2005. The story goes that Daz here was doing a leg-breaking dance routine at the bar when he spotted his future wife to be Kat on the dance floor. After a few minutes, when he finally got his breath back, he mustered up the courage to approach her, and after the fourth attempt, she finally gave in to his Irish charm and gave her mobile number. Well, that's what he told me anyway, so. When Daz told me that he was getting married, I was thrilled for him. He has found something that everyone wants. True love with a wonderful person to spend the rest of their life with. Kat told me that they have the magical ingredient that it takes to make a marriage work. That is, plenty of understanding. And anyone that can understand Daz after 9 pints will tell you what an achievement that is. Okay, so it's tradition for the best man to offer up some words of wisdom regarding marriage to the bride and groom. As I'm not married myself, I went and searched some happily married couples for their advice, but I couldn't find any. I did find though that the key to a happy marriage appears to be in understanding women and how they communicate. The following is a good guide. The word fine is the word women use to end an argument when they feel that they're right and you need to shut up. 5 minutes actually means half an hour. It's the equivalent to the 5 minutes a football match is going to last before you decide to take out the rubbish, so it's an even trade. The word nothing simply means something, and you should be on your toes. Nothing is usually used to describe a feeling a woman has of wanting to turn you upside down, inside out, and backwards. Nothing usually signifies an argument that's going to last 5 minutes and end with the word fine. You'll already have to know I've just 1 or 2 more things to say. I don't want to keep you any longer, as I know Dad's here is itching to buy you all a drink at the bar. In all seriousness, Dad, it's been an honour and a privilege to serve as your best man here today. You're very fortunate to have met such a wonderful woman as Kat. She is caring, loving, smart, and above all, she's the perfect match for you any day of the week. For you, Kat, you found Daz. But in fairness, Kat, I've known your husband for a very long time now. We've done some stupid things together, learned many hard life lessons, and enjoyed each other's company. In all those years as friends, Daz here has made some great choices, the greatest being his marriage to you. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to invite you all to stand. Raise your glass to the newly married couple and join me in wishing them good health and a wonderful life together. To all the days from here and after, may they be filled with fond memories, happiness,